Yo, what's going on, man? My apologies. I actually set the I set the date for tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10:30. I apologize. We are not going live at 10:30 tomorrow, obviously. We're gonna go ahead and knock it out today. Okay. Audio sounds perfect. All right, guys. So today is gonna be a little bit different. Well, tonight is gonna be a little bit different. Y'all know normally when I jump on this live stream, I normally allow Kevin to cook. It's going to be a little bit different tonight because it's going to be a very, very short video. All right. We won't be up here for 2 hours. We won't even be up here for an hour. All right. We're going to cook a little bit, man. We have a young lady in the building, Miss Tina. You over there? What you over there doing? You digging in your butt? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. She said, oh, we got some old videos up here. I'll put you up there and press play when I need for you to say something. Hey y'all, how you doing? Oh, we still got that old live stream. Nah, but in all seriousness though, today we're gonna be talking about Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels said that men should pay for everything. Women should be hypergamous. All right. Women are supposed to be, women should be hypergamous. Men should pay for everything. So, what are your thoughts behind that before we jump into this? She sounded like that guy on the last one, right? No, what are your thoughts behind it, though?
If you say you're a man, you want this woman to do this and this and that and the third. I feel like it's a trade off.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I agree. I think, yeah, again, life is about choices and trade offs, and understand that, if you want a certain type of young lady, then yeah, you're gonna have to be one of those generous type of men. But also understand this, ladies, because we're starting to get more and more women to come over to Katie's Empire. I appreciate y'all, man. All of y'all six ladies that's chiming in. we got like 18,000 men over here, and like six women. But no, I'm joking, man. No, but a lot of women are definitely starting to come on over to the page, man. I appreciate y'all. But I need to make sure I put this little disclaimer out there. Yes, men should pay for everything. Women should be hypergamous.
Sure.
hmm But in order to get that type of treatment, you have to be a certain type of young lady. All right. And I was actually speaking to a class today, commanded the attention or whatnot. Was sitting there speaking to some young women or whatever. And I was like, I don't understand why women have a superpower. A lot of women have a superpower that they never use. They believe that, trying to force your way around and, being angry and, trying to be equal to men is the way. That's not your superpower, man. Your superpower is your femininity. Just look at it like this. A feminine young lady walks into a room, and then you got a modern day young lady that walks into the room. Not saying that she's, extremely masculine or whatever, but a regular modern day woman walks into the room. And it's a group of men in there. I promise you that feminine young lady could get anything that she wants, and she doesn't have to come off as being slutty. She doesn't have to come off as doing the most or anything like that. But when she speaks, she's soft. The way that she moves is soft. Men melt. Women, I'm giving y'all some jewels right now, man. Y'all normally people have to pay for this type of stuff, but men melt. Will do anything for that young lady just because of how she's moving. They wouldn't even understand. Like, I don't understand what it is about this young lady. But anything that she asks for, I am willing to do it. She doesn't have to come off again as being aggressive, being hard, being stern, any of those things. When she comes across as being soft, those guys, most guys tend to melt unless they're on the other side of the fence. Oh man. But I tell you what, it was a lot of light bulbs that went off in that room today. And I guarantee you, if those young women use that information that I gave them today, I guarantee it's working for them. I guarantee you.
Let's just go ahead and take it down 1,000. We're gonna woo-saw.
Bring it back.
In with the positive, out with the love.
You're so childish.
Oh my.
That's soup dope.
Sorry, man. I had to get back in over here. And yeah.
That's big dog.
Did not realize
that's big
so many people were so upset.
Yeah, they feel it.
Little old bitty dude from Oklahoma raised in a project, eating bologna and cheese and all that stuff, man. Hey, hard work pays off. Right. Hard work pays off. So moderators, here's what I need from you guys. Anybody comes in here cursing, comes in here cursing, talking crazy, you time them out. You leave the bannings to me. You time them out. Okay? You want a question? Do not at me, and then highlight my name and try to get my name. No. If you want to talk to me, you're going to pay for it in super chat, just like everybody else does. If you got a comment you want read, you put it in super chat. If you have
or you can wait
a question you want to ask, you put it in super chat.
You have to pay for that.
We're going to get into the program because I want you, CIA men, I want you to look at how.
Do you remember what CIA men mean?
CIA.
Yeah, CIA man. Oh, CIA means for and also for those of you that don't know, confident, intelligent, and assertive men. You remember what FBI means? FBI is for women. All right, so remember CIA men, FBI women. Confident, intelligent, assertive men, and for women it's feminine, beautiful, and inspirational.
Look at your so-called competition, and I want you to just laugh at them. I want you to laugh at them because they are your food. Okay? They are your food. How many dislikes do we have already? Somebody tell me the amount of dislikes. We are trying to get over 1,000 people in the stream.
I'm trying to figure out what he mean. What do you mean by that? When you say men should pay for everything, I got some questions.
Well, you got to pay to talk to them. Well, that's
like I can understand like going out on dates. You know what I mean? Things like that, like paying for everything. When he says stuff like that, I can understand that. But I don't want this message to be misconstrued in any type of way. So hopefully he kind of.
And we're going to try to get 50% dislikes. So don't change it. But what I want you to do is I want you guys to share this out on your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, any place where you got soy boys, mama's boys, 50-50 dudes, they are noodlebacks, weenies, any of that stuff. Share it to those places and say, just put it on their timeline and said, this dude said your daddy ain't shit. Just share it on their timeline and say, he called you, this dude said you're a sissy. And then just leave it and watch him come running over here, acting a fool. Upset. So we need to get the likes up, man. We got 432 people watching. And guys, there's no trick in this stream. I mean exactly what I said.
I'm reading some of the comments. If she really loves you, as long as her necessities are met, she will sacrifice on some of her wants.
Say, men should pay for everything. Everything. Because generous men win.
I'm just reading the comment. What are your thoughts on it? See, you want
to? Some of them. She might actually sacrifice on some of them. When it comes to her wants.
Yeah, I can definitely see that, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that women spend a lot of unnecessary money on a lot of pointless things. So I wouldn't necessarily call that a sacrifice. I just think that you need to be a little bit more realistic about what you're wanting money for. You know what I mean? Because most of them things don't even be wants. Because it's a lot of women that will spend money on things and almost kind of treat it like a child's toy. When a child has a lot of toys, they will buy that thing. They'll want it because it's in Walmart. But as soon as they get that mug, set that damn thing on the desk and don't pick that mug up for another 6 to 8 months. Or play with it for the day and then don't. It's a lot of women that do that. It's a lot of guys that probably do that as well, though. Not myself. If I'm not using it, I'm either going to sell it, get rid of it, and give it to someone that honestly needs it. But I do realize that I am a select few.
And women should be hypergamous. It's a good thing. Damn right. Zula Gullah, 50-50 is good. But see, a dude by the name of Zula Gullah will never be the CEO of Apple. Those names, no offense, Zula, but you don't see Zula Gullah in Fortune.
Is there reading comment says 2020 women are making more than men, at least the ones I date and have a relationship with. Keep that shit to yourself, fam.
Forbes, The Economist. You don't see these kind of names. And you certainly don't when you get up around men who run these kind of things.
But when you look at the numbers, I don't think that that's true. I'm gonna have to pull it up on blackdemographics.com. Yeah, but I just want to make sure, anytime that we're speaking on these live streams, I'm always going on based on data, facts, statistics, because anybody can always give anecdotal experience, but unless you have like the real numbers, then word don't mean
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. But again, this is for the audience. So I want to make sure, I always clear it up and let the audience know. Because yeah. Or go check the numbers for yourself. You know what I mean? Don't never take anybody's word for it. I always encourage people to, if you somebody throw some numbers or throw some stats out there or whatnot, definitely go check it for yourself. Just to make sure.
They don't think in terms of 50-50.
50-50.
Let's get into this thing. I'm going to piss some people off. You know what it pisses people off? I'm going to tell you why it pisses people off. Because the truth hurts. Mm-hmm. The truth hurts. Let's get started.
You set your limit on
get
what?
You a glass of wine.
I respect that. You definitely got to have boundaries as a man. You can't let nobody.
A glass of wine. Sit back and something. Because gentlemen.
Even if you got an unlimited supply of money, you still need to, let people know what's up. You know what I'm saying? You can have $1 billion or over $1 billion. You can be the richest man in the world. You still ain't gonna be out here doing nothing crazy.
It's time. It is time. It is time. Are we ready?
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Are we ready? Good. Black men, it's time to grow up. Time to grow up. Time to grow up. Before you get triggered, I need you to ask yourself some questions. Go down to the comment section.
I'm kind of confused about this. Wasn't I don't want to read it because never mind.
Go down to the description of the video. It's not your fault how the world is, but it is your responsibility for you. Gentlemen, where do you rank amongst men? We're not going to talk about men in comparison to women in this stream. Any man, any male that comes in talking about what a man should do because of what a woman does, I want you guys to call him male. Any man that comes in and says, okay, Hot Lips, CIA men, Hit Squad, Blake, Blue, any male that comes in our sacred space of high achievers, earners, power brokers, and movers and shakers coming in talking about, well, why should I have to do 50-50 if a woman does any talk like that? I just want you to type male. Every time you see it in big letters, male.
I'm gonna read it. Okay, let's say if you've got game and mutual respect for each other, then you wouldn't have to play the I'll pay if you put out game, period. I guess I was trying to figure out what he meant by that. He said if you got game, mutual respect for each other. But I think he's kind of missing the point, though. I don't think, you know what I mean, Kevin is saying that you have to pay in order to get the draws. He's just saying that certain type of men just understand this is how women are. This is how I'm supposed to move as a man. And I'm supposed to pay for everything, you know. But it doesn't necessarily have to do with getting draws, brother. I think
where do you rank amongst men?
Missed it.
All men, not black men, not ADOS black men. I mean all men. Where do you rank? Not your cousin, not your uncle, not your grandpa and him. Where do you rank? Where did you rank when you graduated from high school? Were you the valedictorian?
Now, I want to say he actually did a live stream. Remember, guys, this is going to be a completely different. This is more commentary than anything. So if you want to watch the entire live stream, go check out Kevin Samuel's video. Men should pay for everything. Women should be hypergamous. Feel free. But I was wondering, right? So hold on, let me. I forgot my damn train of thought after saying that. Dadgummit. What was I about to say?
Rank when you graduated from high school.
Oh yeah, actually made a video on for men, like, and asking them where do you rank, right? What do you think, or how do you think men rank themselves, or how do you think a man should rank himself?
So which question you want me to answer?
How do you think a man should rank himself?
I would say by their class, not school class, but like kind of almost like he said with that. What did he say? Leave with your wallet.
Money. You could say we this is a safe space right now. So yeah, so money. Money. Because you're ranking yourself amongst all men, not just just black men, like you were saying, but you're ranking yourself amongst all men. I think that money is definitely going to be up there in the top 5 category. Absolutely. Anything else? How would you rank a man, or how do you think that a man should be ranked?
By the company he keeps.
Okay, I like that. Your network is your net worth. She been watching some videos. All right, money, company you keep, your network.
I don't know. I'm thinking leadership. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to put that.
Mindset, maybe.
Maybe.
How he moves.
And then probably the basic
Some heavy hitters.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say just like the basic look, but
No, that's again. This is a safe space. You can you can feel free to express yourself.
Okay, I drew a blank. So,
but basically, she kind of named some of the things that we talk about on this channel. Some of the main things that we talk about on this channel. The ABCDs, guys. Appearance, your behavior, your communication, your digital footprint. She also spoke about your money. She also spoke about what else did you say? What else did you say? The company that they keep.
Yeah.
Your network is your net worth, the people that you hang around. And one of the main things that I like to always put out there is your mindset.
Yeah.
Mindset is everything. All right. But yeah, I think you pretty much you got it pretty much down pat. I want to say he named a few other things, but those I believe are like some of the main things. Your appearance, it has something to do with your looks and how you carry yourself. So even if you have like certain struggles and stuff out there, you got to lean to your strengths. All right. The things that you can fix those things. And the things that you can't, then, hey, just kind of try to polish that turd up, man, and make it look good.
Valedictory, the salutatory, when you're in the top 5%, top 10%. See, Nate Taylor, let me tell you something. Men who rank well know where they rank. They know their numbers. Men who rank well are quick to tell you where they rank. A dude with an 800 credit score knows his credit score is 800.
Close to. I'm close.
A dude with an 800 credit score knows his credit score is 800. Am I lying? A dude with a high credit score knows his credit score. A dude with a low credit score don't know. Where do you rank amongst men? All men. Because here's the reality of it. Black men, you're not special. We're not special. At the end of the day, there is a ranking. Everyone has to deal with prejudice. Everyone has to deal with some sort of ism. The goal of any man is to make yourself powerful enough to where it does not affect you. Like it or not, for the guys for the 36 guys who this triggered, you have no power. That's the extent of your power, hitting a dislike button.
Oh my God. 50K.
What do you rank amongst men? Well, see, if you're already in the average or below average amongst all men, and I mean your economic ranking, your academic ranking, your resume, hashtag show your work. Why do I say show your work? Because that cuts through all the fluff. How old are you? You're 40 years old and your resume is paper thin, you rank low. I said this on the breakdown, a woman's perspective. This is the reason so many black men running around talking about game and sex.
I can promise you, ain't nobody that stupid.
When they pass 35, because that's all you got. You have nothing else that manhood worldwide counts. That's all you got. And that's your problem. Are you bold? Obviously, you're not. Average or below average men are not bold.
Whoa.
I think you're talking about.
And the only problem is this. Understand something. I'm directing this broadcast to guys who want to be in the top 10% of men. If you want to be average, cool, no heat, no judgment. But I'm an image consultant, personal and corporate image consultant, life coach. Average people have no use for what I do, nor do they have use for a stockbroker, an attorney or retainer, a PR firm, corporate accountants. No heat, no judgment. But if you want to be an entrepreneur, be a business owner, which really a lot of you guys want free money. You don't want to work, but we're going to get into that. See, the entrepreneur is the buzzword.
I got my hands balled up right now, man. Oh my goodness. That thing be making me want to fight some people, man. Y'all know how many people that I get that comes up to me on a day-to-day basis and asks me like some of the craziest doggone questions, and they want the answers that they want, because I already know what answers that these people want. That ain't got nothing going on for themselves, but they swear up and down that they got a business. Oh, ain't did no damn work. Oh my goodness, the amount of freaking people. You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
For the day, and you're really a lot of guys are entrepreneurs. You want free money. Are you bold? Answer that question for yourself. How many men in here can say they are bold men? Bold men. If you are a bold man, type bold in big letters. If you are truly a bold man, but I'm going to test it. Are you ambitious?
Mm-hmm.
See, you can't be ambitious and average. You cannot be ambitious and stay average. I'm sorry. You cannot be ambitious and stay average. Brandon B, 33, 6'3", and 6 figures.
Yep.
Okay.
What is it? Look at Jessica trying to
more.
Get me. Girl, sit down.
But there's so much more. There is so much more. That's why this is going to trigger a lot of people. For the guys who come in and do that, I need you to say where you rank amongst men.
I actually did
all men, not just black men.
Men.
6 figures will get you in the top 15% on average.
Mm-hmm.
To be in the top 10%, you need $128,000.
I want to say, didn't we
I don't make the math.
We did like a basic.
That's $128,000 in Dallas, Atlanta.
We did a basic ranking when we were doing the podcast, but I actually went back and did a like full in-depth ranking. But it kind of it kind of averages out between like everything. It goes according to the money, body, face, the type of people that you can or have attracted. Like it really goes into depth with all this.
Houston.
Stuff.
If you're on New York City, LA, the Bay Area, multiply that by 3.
It was like a little, what's the name on?
Are you bold? Are you ambitious? But here's the last part. Are you generous? Yes, generous. The world abhors cheap men. And this has been going around a lot that, a certain segment of men have been tagged as cheap.
Like 10,000.
Fill in the blank. The research is in, man. The data is in.
Girl,
generous males have better outcomes, and generous men are perceived as being more sexually attractive. So, if you're a generous man by nature, you're going to be perceived by women as more sexually attractive. But it has to be true generosity. It can't be tit for tat. It can't be well, keep on going. Or are you cheap? What's the opposite of bold? Bland. The opposite of bold is bland. Are you ambitious? What's the opposite of ambitious?
Boring.
What's the opposite of ambitious? Let's use the word. Let's go find it. What's the opposite of ambitious? What's the opposite of bold? Let's get that right. Timid. The opposite of bold is timid. If you're not bold, you are timid. What's the opposite of bold? Timid. Type it in the chat room, timid. What's the opposite of bold? It's timid. And yes, there are far too many guys today who are timid as fuck. What is the opposite of ambitious? Hot lips. Ladies.
That boy always calling her
Hit
out.
squad. Blake, blue. What's the opposite of ambitious? Lazy. 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 Lazy, lazy, lazy. This is going to get good, ain't it? And what's the opposite of generous?
Cheap.
Selfish. Uh-oh. So, over my boys, especially my patron boys, join Patreon right here, especially because you want to get on the Patreon only streams. My boys, CIA is 80% of men.
So
confident, intelligent, and assertive. That's good if every man could get there. But second level, competitive, intriguing, and aggressive, that's what it takes to separate yourself from the pack.
Oh, wait a minute.
That means to just start waking up into being a leader, a power broker, an alpha male, as it were. But in order to be at the top of the top, you got to become the bag, bold, ambitious, and generous. So if you're not bold,
I think I was today years old when I learned that an alpha and a leader is two different things. Now, you can be a leader and not be an alpha. You can be an alpha and not be a leader. Or you can be a leader and an alpha. I honestly didn't know that.
How you figure that one
out? Well, let me just give you the breakdown that I was given. A leader, of course, is somebody that leads, right? Understands how to lead, does that, and third, can lead people to whatever. An alpha is more of a protector. He protects the pack. So, hold on, I'm trying to make sure I explain this correctly. So I had to here to explain it, but a leader is often found in the front. An alpha, where do you think an alpha is normally at? Alpha is normally at the back. Because you got, of course, the people that are in the front when it comes to a pack. You got the old people and the children, the ones that can't defend for themselves or whatever. And then you have pretty much everybody else in the middle, but the alpha still oversees and sees everybody. So anything that comes from behind, the alpha, it'll attack the alpha and he'll deal with it or whatever. But he's able to see everything. Difference between a leader and an alpha. Let's find that interesting.
Bold, ambitious, and generous. If you're not bold, what's the opposite of bold? It's timid. If you're not ambitious, you're lazy. And if you're not generous, you're selfish or cheap.
Got some dudes out there.
TLC, motherfucker, you're TLC.
You got some guys out there that they can lead. They do a really, really good job at leading. They can pay for everything, but they're not gonna protect you. Mm-hmm. If you get slapped around them, then you just got slapped.
Yeah.
don't no scrubs. See how that shit work? Over here, my dudes are trying to become the bag, bold, ambitious, and generous. And you guys are straight up timid, lazy, and cheap. Scrubs. Oh. The universe just works that way. You can't make this shit up. Timid, lazy, and cheap.
Oh, timid, lazy, and cheap.
Who in the world wants to deal with a timid, lazy, and cheap man? You can fancy up cheap all you want to. Are you cheap? You can fancy it up and call it frugal, minimalist, thrifty, or whatever helps you sleep better at night, but the outcome is still the same.
Oh, no, you can still be a minimalist and still be a what's his name, dog? Because I actually see a lot of guys that are minimalists. They actually have a lot more money. I'm just saying. I mean, if you look at people, I'm not gonna say Jeff Bezos, but if you look at people like Elon Musk sold everything. houses, cars. All he got is bread. And when he did that, he ended up becoming the richest man in the world. So you can still technically be a minimalist and what's the name, whatever, because that's less maintenance, less things that you got to maintain. If you just got one car, one house, instead of having all these extra things.
Whew. Let me go ahead and back up off of y'all because it's gonna get tight. I don't know who you are, but you got to ask yourself. This is how we rank each other as men. It's time to grow up. Cheap behavior, bootlegging, dine and dash, 50-50. Cheap behavior. Before we get into this, though, let me go ahead and say, shout out to the CIA, One Love FBI. We got 635 people. We only got 250 likes. We're going to need to get the likes up over 400. Over 400 because we're about to get into it. We're going to need at least 10 of you cheap people who's sitting over here mad, frustrated, with your jaws tight, wanting to hear, I'm going to insult you. I'm not going to insult you. I'm going to talk to the other guys. Guys, we want the cheap guys over here.
He don't even
We
read.
want all of them over here because we want them to watch you win. We're going to need 10 people to drop something in the doors of the church are now open. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh Lord. All right, we're gonna go for 3 more minutes and then we're gonna call it. 6'9", 125, 30 years old. Just tap into my greatness. Christopher. Stop lying, boy. Get that mug in person.
What is your resume? Your resume. How old are you? See, how you find out how you rank amongst men is take your age and then ask yourself, what are men my age accomplishing?
Yeah, what they look like.
What did I expect to have accomplished by my age?
And I promise you, fellas, I encourage y'all to do this. And I guarantee it's gonna hurt most of y'all feelings. And your damn feelings need to be hurt. Because that's gonna make you get up off your A and do something. I'm telling you.
I'm not asking men of your race. I'm asking men of your age. You're 30, you're 40, you're 35 years old. Are you still in an entry-level position? Are you 27 years old and you have no skills?
Big swole.
Okay.
I got some skills.
If you're behind, you know it. At 23 years old is where the clock starts. From 18 to 23 is your years to figure it out. Those are high school, college, or military. But at 23, the world expects you to be out here and getting primed. But at 25, the world starts keeping count. If you're 25 years old, still living at home with mama, and you're not real, and you have no degree, no job, no, just 25 at home, 25 years old, and living home with mama as a man, you're a loser. See, what we have to stop doing is we have to stop talking to men.
Y'all, I'm about to end this live stream real quick. I got to take care of something.
in soft terms because the world does not take it softly. The world looks at 25-year-old guys that are at home with their mom or their parents as a loser. For whatever the reason, unless there's a major illness or something like that.
Oh,
because we have to look at your resume, and the longer you go with holes, gaps, or no achievements on your resume, the lower you rank. See, if you have a resume and you got 10 years of the same first year, you only have 10, you don't have 10 years experience. You got 10 years of the same 1 year. You're supposed to progress and move up.
Absolutely. Another thing that I honestly had to realize, man, especially when it comes to men, again, we had a similar conversation like this today, man. You know, as a young lady, you have options. This is just my point of view right here. Just let me cook real quick, right? As a young lady, you have options. You have the option of working, or you have the option of tapping into your superpower and allowing your superpower to work for your better good. All right. If you tap into your superpower, you tap into that feminine side, that wants to come out oh so bad, you have that option of getting with a young man or maybe an older man that could take care of you and you do not have to work. So it's not as important for women as it is for men. Men, you don't have option. You don't get an option. Damn it. You need to work. You need to work to be able to, of course, support yourself and maybe potentially support a young lady. And if you guys are, thinking about having children or whatever, you got to work. Point blank. Period. You don't get an option. Women have that option. And as a man, you need to be looking to upgrade every year. Upgrade your job, upgrade your money, your salary, your side hustles, picking up trades, everything. You need to be working at all costs. You need to be thinking about upgrading. You need to be thinking about leveling up every single year. Again, I don't think this thing applies to women because women have that option. Most women don't take that option. They don't explore that option and they don't use their superpower, but it's always there. It's always there. It just becomes a little bit harder, you know what I mean? Because, the older some people they get a little bit more stubborn or whatever, but they still have that option of having a young man pretty much take care and provide for them. There are plenty of men out there that have their own place, that have a good job. A young lady can easily get on his doggone program and go rock with him and have that option of working or not. But as a man, no. I think that after a while, every young lady is going to get fed up sooner or later. I'm just saying.
Life is about forward movement.
3 more minutes, man. Then we're gonna call it tonight.
What is your resume? Are you light on accomplishments? Socioeconomic accomplishments. Meaning, are you light on network? Are you light on friends, relationship, marriage? Are you light on money? I mean, are you 30? How old are you? Are you 30 years old and making 40 grand? Then you're broke. You're broke. Paycheck to paycheck is broke. Okay? What? Understand something. That's the general thing. And here's the reality, guys. We all, as men, we all know this. As men, we all know this. What a man wants, he goes for.
Right.
When a man truly wants something, he goes for it. But when a boy or when a male wants something, he tries to steal it. Now we're about to get upset. When a man wants something, he goes for it, we'll see. Stacey, you causing trouble in my chat room again. Let me time you out, girl. When a man wants something, he goes for, hold on. RJ, these are the average salaries, but over here, RJ, we don't deal with average. I said that from out the gate. We don't deal with average over here. Average is a curse word over here. What a man wants, he goes for. But when a male wants something, gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen, when a male wants something, he tries to steal it. Mm-hmm. He tries to hustle or negotiate his way to a lower price. That's what he tries to do. That's what a male tries to do. Why does he do that? Because he knows he can't pay full price. He knows he can't pay full price. He knows he can't pay full price, so he decides that he wants to try to hustle or talk his way into it. And in that way, he feels like he's won twice. He's got it for less. He's got it for less. He got the person who's got the thing to give it, to diminish their value. And he feels like he's got over on the system. That's nice. Who wants to be around? Who wants to deal with people like this? Despise the free lunch.
That's money. The more money it stays with them.
Despise the free lunch.
It's up there.
Building your custom home.
All right, guys. So we're actually going to go ahead and end it right there. I just wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys real quick before we end the stream. So some of the things that, he was talking about, of course, men should pay for everything. Women should be hypergamous. He was talking about the average guy, average men. All right. You're supposed to, as a man, try to level up every year. Every year that you are blessed on this earth, you need to be looking to be better in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Money, picking up a trade, picking up a extra skill set or something. If you are maintaining and you are comfortable with being average, then you, my friend, have a lot of growing up to do. All right. This is a world that we need to be competing each and every day that we wake up. Every day that you wake up, you should be thinking about getting better. And if you're not, then I got to say, you got a mindset of a feminine person. I'm not gonna say the other word, but you have the mind of of someone that is very, very feminine, masculine. All right, the men, they love to compete. They want to compete. Look forward to it. As a guy that should be the king of the jungle, not the lion. We're supposed to be the king of the jungle. We're supposed to rule. Those type of guys hunt every single last day. If you take this thing back, hundreds of years ago, we were hunters. You still need to maintain that doggone mindset every day. Don't work, you don't eat. What you kill is what you eat. That's what you bring back to your family each and every day. Even if you don't have a family, if it's just you. If you don't kill anything, you don't eat. You're going to starve. Every day you should have that doggone mindset. I'm going to get up and I'm going to do something. I'm going to work out. You got to maintain that thing, man. You got to maintain that health and that physical shape. First and foremost, before you start to dive into anything else, you need to be taking care of that body. A lot of y'all done got to the point where y'all are lazy, man. Lazy. You got anything you want to add to this real quick before I go in on these?
No, not really. No, I can't say. I was just gonna reiterate, women though, we have to be that type of woman too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Feel free to speak to the ladies out there. We got 6 of them in the congregation. Yeah. I'm joking, man. I'm not knocking the women that's came to the page. Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate your input. You know what I'm saying? Tina she's speaking for y'all today, man. Had to bring her back on the panel so she can elaborate on a few things. You know what I'm saying? Well, about women should be hypergamous or whatever. And you actually gave us your thoughts and stuff on, how you believe a man should be ranked. It's a lot of insight, again, that needs to be talked about. Because it's okay. It's okay to judge people or whatever based on their looks, the amount of money that they make, the company that they keep. A lot of people don't want to be honest this day and age because a lot of people want to sugarcoat, candy coat things. But truth be told, when you meet somebody, within the first 7 seconds, I believe, it's either the first 7 or 11 seconds, that person has made either 11 or 7 assumptions about you, which means they have judged you in some way, shape, form, or fashion in those first seconds. A lot of people don't say these things out loud because, it tends to hurt people's feelings. But if it's some truth in there, I would actually prefer to hear it. You know what I mean? You think I'm looking raggedy, bust up or whatever. Okay, cool. Call me out on it. Then I know the next time, you know what I'm saying, when I step out, I need to make sure that I'm looking presentable. If my hair ain't done and that thing need to be retwisted. If I didn't brush my teeth this morning, then, hey, that thing kind of kicking, brother. Don't be walking up on people. I almost pull my gun, man. Right. For real. But I appreciate honesty, man. And I will always tell you guys, this is always going to be a safe space for people to be honest. You don't have to be rude. All right. I don't really deal with anybody that's cursing and doing the most. But if somebody is out of place, call them out on it. You have every freaking right to on this channel. I don't know about everybody else, but if I'm doing something or whatever, y'all see me doing something out in public on my YouTube channel, Katie ain't got himself together. He looking like one of these dusties out here. Call me out, man. I don't mind. I really don't mind, man. I appreciate constructive criticism. I honestly have to credit that for me having a mindset that I have. You got to have tough skin, especially in this day and age, man. Again, man, I got a lot of stuff that I need to brush up on and teach y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Just bring your pen and your paper tomorrow, guys. We're gonna try to go live a lot earlier than tonight. Had a lot of things that I had to cover today, from freaking weapon training, and had to take some tests. Your boy about to graduate from my construction class this week. Yeah, man. And we got a lot of things that actually just took place today, as far as some extra bread that's gonna be coming in from some things or whatnot that we've been doing that's been in the works. Been a long time coming, man. It's a lot of stuff that's popping up. It's a lot to keep up with, but I appreciate y'all, man, for coming through. And again, I do apologize for this late, very, very late stream. All right. But I will get with you guys tomorrow, man. Maybe during the day. I might take my computer with me and see if I can get Officer Barbary and Officer Locke to chime in, so you guys can probably hear from them or whatnot. They got some different opinions. So we be having some conversations, boy, for real. It might be a bit much, but it's all good things. Anyway, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.